Hello and welcome to more TFT. We have some climbing to do. Okay, first off, this battle begins with a prismatic augment. Excuse me, I can't speak. In terms of ranking, I need to show you guys where I'm at in this huge tournament that I'm playing in. I am now, seeing the little yellow spot, in a position where I'm going to take damage if I don't climb to at least gold 3 today. So we need to focus up. I need to be up here where I take damage at boxboxtft.com. So let's focus and see how it goes. Now, with that being said, I do believe I'm in a position where I kind of understand this set. The only sets that I do not like running at all are Crystal Gambit, 5s, and Cruise. Other than that, I kind of enjoy where a majority of the balance is in this game. So we're going to try and play up that and see how it goes. We do have an early Jayce here. Jayce can be really good with Darius in particular. What I like about him is his trait. Whenever he hits somebody with his magic spell, he actually reduces their armor by 3, which is nice for like any type of AD that might be poking, right? So we'll consider that. With that being said, we do have 3 heavyweights already setting up, so we do have a good Darius comp already and available to us. Garen here is nice, but I don't really like Battle Academia. Battle Academia for me hasn't been that good unless I find like a really early Cat or maybe even an early Yuumi. We do have some AD items already. We have Asterix here, which gives you a shield. Good for your sustained frontliners. Ooh, we do find a Katarina. You know what? We might go Battle Arena here. The problem with this is we do need a few items to get Katarina going. Namely, I really enjoy having the Omnivamp on her, due to her being able to dash around. And then we want to get some kind of mana retention as well. But let's see how this looks for now. We got 4 Battle Academias. You need 7 before you even start working on their Prismatic. We'll see what Augment is given to us. Maybe it's time to give it a chance. The other part too with this type of composition is like everyone plays for Katarina because she's really strong. So I want to be careful not to pick up characters that I think will be contested pretty often, right? First Augment offer this game, Prismatic tier. So our first Augment's a pretty big deal. We'll see how this bad boy looks when we get into it. Oh my god, what's taking everyone so long? Everyone's taking their time! Executioner Crown. Nice. Good for Katarina as well. Prismatic. Random Augment. Let's roll here. I'm kind of thinking about going for the crown here. And running Executioner. Let's pick that up. Executioner. Gain critical chance and critical strike damage. Their ability can critically strike. Sure. Let's go ahead and throw that on top of Jayce for now. And run this Battle Academy. Okay, so I want to find a crit glove if I can. But let's go ahead and commit to Katarina being our strongest one here. Ooh, we do find some Omnivamp for her and crowd control. When allies die, gain damage amp. That'll be great for her too. So we get a little bit of Omnivamp on her. And make her a little bit stronger, which is nice to see. We do have a Striker's Flail. Which can be good on her, but I think I'm actually going to run it on the front line here of Jayce. And then we'll go from there. We do want to get to 6 quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and go to 4 and actually put my Aatrox in the field. That'll give me Heavyweight and Juggernaut. Oh, this guy AFK'd. Oh, interesting. He went for 9 lives. Set your player health to 9 on combat list. Use only 1 health and gain loot. You can't gain health. Look at that. I am so terrified of this. 9 lives. I feel like if I could find that as an augment in the 3rd round or something, then I would play it. But scary, dude. Well, it looks like they're going to AFK, which is good for us. Gives us a quick little win. Nothing amazing down here. In terms of executioners, what else can I pick up? We have Callista, Senna, Akali, Ryze, Lee Sin. So Ryze for sure, someone won the late game, and probably one more to get an even round of 4 executioners, right? Is probably going to be the call. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and toss Aatrox in the field. This gives me heavyweight, which gives my entire team a little bit more HP. And then, can we squeeze out $5? $1, $2, $3 here. Nah, we're going to sit on what we currently have. Okay, our composition looks pretty okay right now. I want to wait until I can find a crit glove. In fact, I would prefer to lose a couple of rounds to ensure that I can get that crit glove. I might consider doing it, actually. We'll see how this round goes. Oh, yeah. We're kind of looking alright right now. Not gonna lie to you. That Vi, I don't think he'll be able to kill me. Ooh, gets a nice engage. Oh! Okay, a bit too strong, Okay, we're gonna pull Jayce off for 1 round and put in the Ezreal. That'll keep us up on the Battle Academia, but that will get us a little bit on the weaker side. And my hope is that we fall down pretty hard so we can have a better round spot. Oh my god, it's a Katarina level 2. Okay, looking like we're gonna play Katarina, guys. Alright, let's bring these guys down here. Keep that going. We'll switch these out on the next round. Actually, do I want to go for a win streak instead? Maybe I just go for the win streak. Yeah, we'll play it out and go for the win streak. I want to find the gloves, but it's not a big deal. There are other options I can go for, right? Hexblade, Ionic Spark, Edge of Night, which is good for us. Let's see what we get offered to us. Okay, so they have a Yoni. Should beat this guy pretty handedly. Like, look at our Jayce, dude. Oh my god, he's cooking. Just paving the way here for Katarina. What a dynamic duo. Okay, there we go. That was pretty good. We're going to sell this to make sure we're over $10 so we get our income. And I might go ahead and commit fully to getting rid of it. There is a world where we go into multiple heavyweights, but I think I'm looking at Execution or Battle Academia all the way through. Now, what's weird about these prismatics that are in this game is you want to try and get to the metric as soon as you can. And for Battle Academia, we want to hit 7 of these in the field, and then we want them to farm by getting items, right? I have yet to be able to hit it myself, but we'll give it a good old try this time. Now, there's our gloves that we're looking for. Hopefully it doesn't get taken up. It is a crew member / strategist with Ziggs, so not a high priority to be taken, but someone else might need the gloves. And they do, so they grab it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move in and grab our bow here. Now, the bow has a couple of options, but they're probably not going to put it on Katarina. Katarina, Giant Slayer is pretty good on him. But we might put on someone on the back line instead. And remember, we can save these to, like, get a Shojin for Yumi when we find her later on. We're going to go ahead and commit to the win streak right now. We're currently on 3 wins. We're going to go ahead and go up to 5 here. And I'm going to go ahead and do is throw this here and that there, giving a Shojin over here, which I can put a Shojin on Yumi later on. We could build an extra Tooth, although I don't think it's really needed. If anyone, I would throw it on top of our Jayce here. But I think I'm okay with this. Okay, so we want to try and rank up to at least level 6 so I can find more Katarinas. And I should probably start counting my opponents. I'm going to do that probably around PvE. And see if anyone else is trying to build Katarina. If not, then we have a chance to roll down and go for a golden, which would be pretty darn good for us. Good cleanup so far. Currently on a 4-game win streak. Love to see that. He has hard commit. What's he going for? What's he... Who is this person? Coil? Coil.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Send an Executioner. Sure, we can grab that. Coil. Where you at? What are you going for? Hard commit. Gain a random champion trait. And get a member off of that. Who did he get? I'm thinking he got Battle Academia, right? Because he has 2 already set up. Gain a random emblem. Oh, it's Sniper. He's going Sniper. Okay, cool. We're fine. Snipers, he will take Caitlyn away from me, but that's not a big deal. Aatrox holding. There we go. I think Jayce is like really slept on. I'm not going to lie to you. His ability to reduce people's armor just makes you so much stronger. And just like that, we hit a 5-game win streak. If we win one more, we get plus 3 gold per turn. Plus our econ that we're trying to play around. I would sell my Katarina, but I'm interested in making her a level 6. So we're going to leave that as is. Don't care too much about Aatrox getting a level 2. How's this look if I do that? Nah. Alright, we'll leave that there later on, but we're probably going to build another heavyweight. And remember, we could find Darius too, which will get up our reset ability. Sell that. None of these make any sense. What we got here? Bow, armor, Titan's Resolve, a good choice too. Sell that, get us over $30. Not the greatest options, not gonna lie to you. We do have a Last Whisper. which will be helpful for Sundering. Then we have our Gnasher's Tooth. We do have a Striker's Flail, but we already have one of those. Alright. In terms of building Katarina up, I'm not finding items that I would say are incredibly useful on her, which makes me think about maybe I don't want to build Katarina, maybe have her carry me for a little bit. But I am building into AD items, right? And my AD items are kind of limited on a Battle Academia, right? We have Caitlyn, but she's more of like a sniper from afar. We have Leona, and Leona's tanky, and then we have Yumi, who's more magey and wants to like do a lot of like spell, mana regeneration, because she wants to cast a lot. And then you have Jayce, who can kind of be a pseudo carry. So Jayce is the most likely person for me to build up here, but also a really weird one to build up. Let's see how the fights go for a bit. Have a chance to see if my win streak can continue here. We are fighting against a Silver Darius, but doing pretty good damage against him, not gonna lie. And we do clean up, so we have 6 wins now. And now I need to make an executive decision. I need to spend items to keep this win streak going, or be okay with failing. And I kind of want to continue the win streak, right? I want to squeeze out as much money as I can so I can level up. Combat Star. Powered up Battle Academia champions and allies adjacent to one. Gain 70 health, 8% AD, and 8% AP. But get a Katarina, and Battle Academia units gain double the stats. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I've never done this. Class President it is. Let's pick that up. We're going to try and get to level 6 here. We got another Katarina. And I'm going to go ahead and commit to Mr. Jayce here. Going to put a Last Whisper on him to give me a better chance of cleaning people up. Titan Resolve we're going to throw on top of Katarina, keep her alive. And then we're going to grab some health and just throw down the Aatrox for now. Because we're probably going to get rid of him at some point, and that way I don't have to worry about using a Magnetic Remover. And now we're committing fully to trying to win. Our next opponent will be ya boy Toshi or Stelliano Kantos. We'll see who it is. Probably ya boy. Oh, it's Leon Fox. Oh, yep, missed that one right there. He has a Yasuo. Pretty good if he's able to attack a lot. A lot of lifesteal baked on top of him. Our Katarina doing pretty good so far. If we can pop him, we're good to go, and we do. So the win streak will continue. All right, we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4 Battle Academias. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. We need 3 here to get to the Prismatic Field. So Rakan definitely could show up. Caitlyn and the 1 purple is what we're looking for, and then we'll probably drop 1 Ezreal, most likely. But it could be a Garen if we don't find an upgrade for him in the future. Let's go to 7 here. We're going to put Senna on the field for Executioner to help out. Getting up to 3 Executioners, which is going to go ahead and increase the crit damage from all 3 of these members. And then we're going to buy our greens. Anything that's green, I'm going to go ahead and take off the field here. And build up and roll down for Katarina, as well as trying to find a Rakan. He should be in this area. We have a 40% chance to find a green on every single roll. That'll give us a good chance. And if we get lucky, we'll be able to pick up a couple more Academias. Now, I want to try and get Katarina to 6, but if I get stuck on her after a while and I already have like a level 2 Rakan, for instance, I'm going to go ahead and just abandon this plan and move forward, because I don't have items for her, right? Like a Golem could be good, and I may stumble into more items later on, but I'm not going to overextend myself. There's one of the Yumis I want to find, currently on the opposing side. Not a fan of that. But hopefully we can turn this around and be just fine. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close. There's a lot of poison spreading on us. Katarina's going in, trying to lifesteal, and we lose our win streak. Yikes. That's fine, though. We were hoping to snowball, but it's really hard to snowball in these games. Let's be honest with each other if we can. Crit Gloves and Tier are what I'm looking for. No major buys here that are going to stand out for me. In fact, I might actually just go straight into a Gauntlet. So maybe I go for the Gloves instead of the Tier. So I can have a better chance of finding maybe a Jeweled Gauntlet. Let's go ahead and grab that bad boy. Perfect. Giant Spell into a Glove equals Striker's Flail, which I already have here, so we're looking good on that front. This will probably go on a range carry in the future, by the way. Okay, buying greens. There is a Garen, which I would like to turn into a possible level 2. Ooh. Early Executioner Strategist with Rise. That's pretty huge, I would say. Let's grab that, switch out with Senna for now. Give out a little bit more mana. And then we should conclude our turn here. If we win, we'll get 1 gold, so I won't have to worry about it. For now, I'm going to throw this glove on top of her. Just trying to squeeze out every win that we can get. Found a Rakan, which will get us over to 5 Battle Academia. Nice. Now, do remember when you have one mentor on your team, you do get an advantage. We get an extra 2 bonus mana per an attack, which is great because I want Katarina to snowball. She has lifesteal baked into it thanks to her kit. 10% Omnivamp, so all you gotta do is get her the correct items. And then remember, Jayce getting his mana too, his abilities, like it all works out. I love Ryze's set. I think Ryze is phenomenal. We do find a Darius for a heavyweight, which means we would need to get rid of our Aatrox, which I think we're gonna do. Switch that out, bring Darius in the field, gives me a little bit more reset potential. Also keeps up with the AD damage we're trying to do. And let's keep rolling. So far, we did find a Battle Academia. I should have picked that up. We are not finding
I'll get us through this.
our Katarina. There's a Senna level 2. Nice. So I think we're probably going to abandon the Katarina, trying to build a level 3. Let's give it one more round, because I want to go through PvE, and if I don't find at least another double and one more, I'm going to abandon the idea. Yeah, let's get attack speed and range on the Jayce. That seems kind of fun. Perfect. Let him kind of sit around and fire away as we go. At 51 HP at the moment. Let's grab this Ezreal too for a possible level 2 on him. And let's check out our PvE here. We have a lot of units on the board, which is what's kind of forcing me to keep going. There's the Katarina. There's a Jayce. Massive rotation for us. 5 more greens. Another Katarina. Okay, so now suddenly a golden Katarina is looking very obtainable. Let's go ahead and roll down to 40 before we make our decision. There's a Rakan. Okay, the rest of these guys we're going to go ahead and get rid of. And then wait for these rounds to come in. Okay, any monies? Found an Udyr and a Mal, $6, back over 50 mark. Let's grab what greens we can to make sure that they're taken out of the pool. And we now have our Jeweled Gauntlet. We would like to find one more item for Miss Katarina, but no major struggles need to happen here. Nice. Got another Darius. Let's go ahead and grab that bad boy. We're rolling. All right, Katarina, where are you? Darius level 2, we'll take it. Now that we know we're 2 away from getting our goal, we're going to go ahead and stay on this a little bit longer. Just a smidgen. Let's go ahead and scout our opponents and see if anyone else has any Katarinas and are building them up. If we see a level 2 and a couple on the bench, we're not going to be able to compete, which is obviously really scary. So far, I'm not seeing very many Katarinas on the field, so we might be okay. Augment coming in soon here. Good damage so far. So that guy had a Katarina, Coil. He has 2 of them, though. 2 is not a big deal. I can compete with somebody that has 2. My main issue is whether or not other people have any laying around. So let's go ahead and dig through these. Let's see here. Blood Rage. You're going to gain damage and based on their missing health. Possibly really good for me. Let's go ahead and roll these 2. Another item would be great, too. Units isolated in pairs gain attack speed and 20 armor at the start of combat. I might go for the Blood Rage. Your units gain 5 to 30% damage amp based on missing health. Maximum damage amp gained at 30% health. Let's go ahead and grab Blood Rage, because we got a lot of brawlers, right? So I think that will really benefit us. Let's roll and look for our Katarinas. Got a level 2 on the Rakan. Okay. Now, Darius level 3, I don't need to build, so I'm going to hold off on that. Now let's go scout our opponents real quick. No Katarinas. None. Got 1 here. So 2 currently missing on the board. It looks like there's only 2 Katarinas here, so I should be able to find a gold in here. We have a great chance to do that. Let's grab Darius here to maybe build him up. It's not a huge priority for me, but we can try. Big damage, big damage, big damage. Senna we're bringing in. Nice.
Too easy.
Too easy indeed. All right, come on. 2 more Katarinas. Hook me up, video game. Let's do it. Green, green. We're rolling. We're believing in the heart of the cards. We find one more. And at this point, I'm probably just going to go ahead and roll down fully for it. Just commit. There it is. Golden Katarina. Beautiful. Got another Executioner as well. So now we have a lot of units that are on the field that we really like to have. Let's sell the Darius. Rise we do keep. Kaiser we're chilling on. So we have a Rakan for 5 Battle Academia. It doesn't really do too much for us. It gets a little bit more potential, which if you hover over the characters, it tells you what they can do potentially. Right? So we'll get a little bit more blink damage if we switch over to 5 on the Battle Academia, but it's not something that I feel like is something that I have to chase, right? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll probably keep Rakan on the field and go for multiple Executioners. I might actually remove one more, maybe Garen. On the front line, we'll see. Let me look at my comic position real quick and make a decision. We need one more item for Katarina. We have a Giant's Belt and a bow. We have Gauntlet, we have Titan's Resolve. Honestly, TrikSlyr maybe? Something quick and easy to help clean things up. No TrikSlyr available to me. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this. So I can make a Spirit Visage worst case scenario and just try to keep people alive on that front line. Yeah, I'm thinking I might get rid of this. What happens if I go for green on Katarina? She gets her ult a little bit quicker. Could be good. Let's hold on to this Jayce. I do like the idea of maybe building a level 3 Jayce. Let me go ahead and put this in the field. And then go up to 7. Put a Kali on the field here. So now we have 5 Executioner. Bring her into the middle. I'm going to go ahead and commit to Darius having Spirit Visage. And then we'll use our Shojin that we currently have on Senna. Okay, so now we have 5 Executioner. We're looking for more crits. And we just want to try and get to level 8 and start rolling down. We'll keep an eye out for more Battle Academias. And if they do show themselves, I'll start playing for the Prismatic at the end. But so far, I feel like this game is starting to get maybe a little out of hand for me to get that. Remember, I need a total of 7, and right now I only have 5. I need to find 2 more. In this case, that would be in the form of Caitlyn, and then I need Leona or a Yumi to show up. And then we also have to have room for them. So you can see how it's a little hard to do, huh? Rakan we don't care about. We're going to go ahead and let him float. He's worth nothing to me. Nashor's Tooth. Do I want to just grab Nashor's Tooth? After gassing ability, gain attack speed for 5 seconds. It wouldn't really do too much for me, but I might as well just try to keep forcing this win here. There we go. Would be good on Akali as well. Alright, so we kind of have like a hodgepodge of units right now, but we're kind of running over our opponents, which is pretty helpful in that regard. Okay, so he's got a Lucadar composition in the background. Whenever we get him low, he's going to look for AoE bounces on us, which would be pretty powerful, to be honest with you. But I think our damage is looking pretty good. Yeah, we're doing pretty alright on damage. 77,000, 5,500 for Jayce. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Mighty Mech Edgelord Yoni is a great late game carry. Can I make this work? Not really. I don't have anything on the board in that regard. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and just build up to level 8 if we can. Monster Trainer Lulu is actually pretty solid if you ask me. A lot of compositions can be around it. Like you can go Smolder if you have a lot of Juggernauts. If you need a quick tank in a pinch, you can get Rammus and kind of just forget about it until you find what you need. She's such a bridge character. I kind of love her for that.
I read the runes.
All right. What potential item can we build for Katarina? We have Gauntlet. We have Titan Resolve on her. We have a tier offered to us and a Negatron Cloak. Let me see what I can build from her, technically. Ionic Spark could be nice, especially with her dashing around constantly. Yeah, I think I might go for an Ionic Spark. You could do a Bloodthirster just to stay alive a little bit longer. And it will give me a little bit more damage. Looks like Ionic Spark is going to be the tool that we use. So, Titan Resolve. Ionic Spark. Gauntlet. Toss that right over here. Let's give a Kali this, and then the blue tier. For now. There you go. Katarina's really good to get on top of people, so the Ionic Spark, if she's going to stay alive, will shred them, which makes it easier for her to take people out. And then also, she does damage based on the mana she's spending. And she's spending a lot of mana. Right? Okay. Currently on an 8-game win streak. 92 HP. Oh, we're in the top 4. Dude, what a fast game. That one person quitting out, I guess, accelerated everybody, huh? Okay, let's get up to our next level. We're going to go ahead and throw... Who would be best? We have that, or we have Ezreal. I think we go for... Rakan. Rakan will give out a little bit of shields and protects people nearby. So let's do it that way. Okay. I don't care if Garen dies. He's kind of useless, if we're being honest with each other. Alright. Now, we could start rolling down here and build a golden Jayce, which I think would really complement our composition really well. And so far, Jayce the Executioner is just kind of doing work. Look at that. He actually did the most damage there. 5,900 damage. Wowzer. What's he get off of his? Shoot 3 split sparks between 3 nearest enemies. Sparks deal 142 damage and reduce the armor by 3. Oh, so he shoots out more damage, huh? There's our Yuumi Prodigy. So we now have a total of 6 Battle Academia, but not quite a full amount yet. So now that we have her, I actually might just build towards level 9. And once I have one organically show up, I'll throw them on the field. Although I kind of feel like this game might be over already. I've never played 5 Executioner before, and this thing has been devastating, dude. Wowzer. Just kind of cooking the opponents. Okay, we do have a golden Yasuo over here. This will be a good test for our composition. See if he's going to do a lot of poke damage on us. Team runs in, does some decent damage. So far, Katarina kind of getting bullied, to be honest with you. I don't know if she's going to be able to survive this. She's trying. Spinning to win. Trying to get a lifesteal. Akali goes for it. What? What's going on? Hello? Hello? Did we just find a bug? Where'd the Yasuo go? Wait, what? What just happened? Hello? Oh my god, he came back and killed us! What was that? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Fair enough. Any Battle Academias here? Doesn't look like it. I probably want more stuff on my front line so we can survive a bit better. I'm looking at that Bramble. That's a nice tasty treat for us. Titan Resolve can also be really good. Let's go ahead and grab that Bramble. I'll get $5 off of that too, which is going to help us play for the late game. Bramble is now officially mine. We're going to sell the Varus. He won't do too much for me. We're going to go ahead and toss this bad boy on top of Darius. And let's keep dropping our points into building towards level 9. Now, I am in a spot where we just lost a fight, but I'm banking on trying to get to level 9. If we look at our opponents, they're at level 9, but they are also low on HP. This one's currently on level 8, and this one's also on level 8. So if I get to level 9, I should be able to even out and get an advantage, because I have 1, 2 purples, a third with Yuumi, that I can build up and play for the late game. Now, the only worry is if I run in situations like this, where they have a lot of Goldens, and I don't have Giant Killer, for example, where they have like a lot of HP. So we're hoping our Katarina will eat the back line with the help of Akali, and so far that seems to be the case. And we do clean that up quite well. Another Jayce in the field here. There he is. Got a Senna, but I don't think a golden Senna is going to do too much for us. We build forward. I'm actually thinking about if I get level 2 Akali, I might throw the Shojin on her. It's not something that she really is good for, but the cool thing about her ability is that she disappears from the lobby when she dashes through people, so I can make it to where she doesn't get picked off, right? Okay, we have one more round. We'll head into PvE. If I face the Weekend, he is still stronger than me, I assume. Yeah, he's found a couple more Goldens as well. Oh my gosh. He's got a pretty nutty comp. Woof. My man's cooking. We're trying to clear up where we can as well. So I will have to find a way to deal with that in the future. One thing I think I can do is I can get the Yasuo on the opposite side of my Katarina and maybe throw out some cannon fodder first. Okay, PvE phase here. In terms of augments, is there anyone else I want to try and make better? Final boss, stretchy arms. No, I kind of like what I have. Although the attack speed here isn't going to work against Yasuo. So I might have to consider getting rid of him. We'll see here. If I get him to a golden, it probably makes it a lot better. Okay, another Senna. This game's really trying to get me to play around Senna, huh? Tanky item or one for Akali. Void Staff could be really good in Akali. I think we picked that up. Yeah, Void Staff on Akali, help her burn down people in front of her. We do find a Battle Academia Leona. So now we can go to 7. The question is, are we too late? And I think we are way too late for it. Yeah, we sure are. Let's go ahead and put her on the field here. And then we're actually against the weekend again, so I'm going to do is spread these two over here and give them a chance to try and dodge the Yasuo. Who's over here on the right side. He can clean up these guys if he wants. Let's see if we can get my team to work on this side quickly and effectively. So far, doing okay. Kind of did better. Jayce now has a little bit more range because he didn't get killed immediately by the Yasuo. And now we're in a 1v4 against the Yasuo. Do we have the damage? We do! Okay. So that's pretty much my dream. Is to try and stay away from Yasuo and don't let him pick us off. So we'll keep an eye on him. See if he tries to go for rotations. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and start buying purples.
You're last.
Is there a Battle Academia I can get rid of that I don't care about here? Garen? Yuumi? Maybe we'll put Yuumi here. No, I got the Bastion proc between these two, right? Rakan. Let's get rid of Rakan. He's nice and helpful, but we get rid of him for now. Let's talk about Yuumi on the field. Yuumi gives me a chance to actually do some damage. Okay. The cast begins. She got some damage on the Yasuo. My man has so many goldens. Oh my god, he was cooking. Big damage. Does he get it? Not quite. Little poke damage though. It's alright. Let's sell one of these so we can stay over on money. Stance Master. Get Duelist, Prodigy. Prodigy gives me a little bit more mana on Yuumi, which would be helpful. I think we just go ahead and keep rolling purples right now. There's an Akali upgrade. Ooh, get a Bastion Braum. Braum gives me a little bit of CC. I don't think we do much with him though. But we do want the Akali. Let's go ahead and get rid of Ezreal. He's kind of whatever for me right now.
Not here to make friends.
And then we still have time to roll. Just a little bit of time. He still hasn't moved his Yasuo. Okay, still staying on the right. I might want to move over my Senna over here too. Nice. So far, so good. Got their front line down. Katarina's trying to clean up. Big pop. Barely win it. Not bad. Yeah, so Yasuo, while he's golden, he does shoot at 3 shots, so I'm just trying to make sure the 3 shots that are coming out aren't hitting my teammates. I probably want more tanky stuff, right? Let me get Morello's, actually. Morello's would be really helpful on Miss Yuumi over here. And I actually might remove the Shojin and put it on Yuumi, too. Okay, Darius doesn't mean too much to me. Let's go ahead and bring this over here. Sell the Varus. Okay, bring that over here. Let's bring that item off. Put Senna in the middle. Here we go, here we go. Okay, I think we're just rolling right now and trying to find upgrades. Akali would be good. There's Yuumi. Cassante doesn't really mean too much, but we'll take it off the board. Leona's good. Rise level 2. Okay, we can push that out now too. Alright, let's sell these guys and save for 50. Let's see how it looks. Yoni's still over here on the right, or Yasuo, excuse me. Big poke damage coming in. This should help me kill the tanks faster too. And the Shojin will give me more cast from Yumi. Which remember, every time she casts, she gets 1 more damage. Cool. We're starting to clean it up. Looking okay. There's Leona. Beautiful. Okay, we're just looking for a Kali now. And now we can just kind of play off purples that are given to us, right? We got $16 we can sell back. This Braum still looks very, very good. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Why not? If I can get him and get him to CC, control the front line, we should be good to go. It will require me to find an Akali and then probably go up to 10. Because the odds of me rolling late game items that are useful for me in terms of like goldens are very, very rare. It'll get better at 10. So I might just want to go up to 10 because I'm doing pretty well in the economy. He's got an okay economy too, so he might be thinking the same thing. And he might be trying to get a Yoni. Oh, he did get a Yoni. Look at that. He got a Yoni right there. Okay. Luckily at level 1, it's not too big of a deal. It gets very scary at level 2, especially itemized correctly. Poof! We're winning, but barely. Just barely. Still keeping an eye out for that Akali. Let's go ahead and build up and probably get Braum on the field, and then we might want to roll down. I have taken the lead against him. He still wants to keep over his Yasuo with Prowler's Claw. But if he gives that to Yoni, dude, we're so screwed if he's in level 2. I might actually want to take Yoni's off the board to make sure he can't get him. Good damage so far. Big pokes. Malzahar. There's my Akali. Love to see that. And a completed item, which I probably want to get on top of Braum, right? Dragon's Claw, Spirit Visage. Let's get him on Dragon's Claw. Okay. Let's go straight to level 10. Get Braum on the field to help control. Take the Yoni. Uh-huh. Okay. Yoni's taking off the field now. We can get rid of these two. They're not really much to me. Rolling for a Braum. Kali, chillin'. Yumi and that. Alright, let's get this on top of Braum. There we go. He's still a Bronzy on that character. That's good for us. Now, Braum's nice because he has this Bastion proc, and then he also has a chance to CC an important member, right? If he gets the chance, which is what I think we need to secure a win here. Because we just got to make sure we get some good CC going our way. We get another win, just barely. Cool. Another Yoni, we take that away. Okay. I'll just keep an eye on him. Still level 1. He has spent all of his money as well. Hasn't gotten the upgrade yet. We're still in a good spot. Oh, what a nerve-wracking game, right? Okay, end of the match we go. Still haven't moved his Yasuo. Team engages. Yoni gets sniped immediately. Good rotation so far for our team. Nice, cleaning it up. Oh, we got the win! Thank you all for watching. Looks like we're in a climb up. I'm gonna queue up another, and I'll make sure I get another video tomorrow to see if we can stay up in gold. Appreciate you all so much. I'll see you next time.